Rahim. Welcome to the Dara Education Project video tutorial series for Java programming. Today we will discuss the difference between overloading and constructor overloading is here. So this is the main topic. Constructor overloading is a technique in Java in which a class can have many number of constructors that differ in parameter list. What it means? It means that, for example, we are creating this thing. I'm creating a constructor of the student class, and if I will use the same name and create some constructor like this, then this is very happy for computer, very happy for about this. But if I want to make an other constructor with the same name, it will rise an object duplicate method student and type students. If I want to give something like this, roll number, then it was very happy about it, student. And if I want to give roll number, either the type is different, it means if you will use something like double here, then it's okay. Yes. Either the type is different or the number of arguments are different, it's very good. But if I want to give a roll number something like this and string name student roll number string name and string address. So these are four constructors having different arguments. So if I want to create an object of the student here, then it's very okay for it, and computer will automatically understand by which constructor he was calling. Like if I will creating a student 3 and I'm just passing the student nothing here, then it's okay. If I want to add the student roll number, initializing student roll number and pass like 45, it will be okay. If I will pass st5, two things, student roll number and name, for example Saf, quite happy about this constructor. st6 is equal to a new student 12 1 2 3 Hasif and Lahore. So you can understand that in one constructor there is nothing supplied, but in one I will give the roll number initialization. In second I am giving the roll number and the name initialization, and in the third I am giving the 3 arguments. But I am using the same name student here. If I will just for the sake of information, if I will drop this one and then you will go for that, then error will be shown that there is nothing like a 3 arguments here. So you should be very clear about that, by which method, by which means you will need to make a program. For example, if you are making a program of addition and you will take only one value, then it's okay. If you will take 2 values, then it's okay. If you will take 3 values, then it will okay according to your requirements. For example, if you will go to shop some kind of sweets from the market, then you will never say that which kind of box you require. You will never ask for that. If you will require 1 kilo of mathai, then you will never ask that it will be packed in the 5 kg dabba. So you will be understand about the box, that which kind of the default constructor is calling here. So next thing is that the compiler differentiate these constructors by taking into account the number of parameters and the list and the pair. It's not possible for the humans to understand which constructor is calling, but computer can do it very well for you. He will notify that how many type of constructor are there, and what is the type of the constructor is there. And the second thing, just like that, I am creating a student 5 and a constructor, and I here is the overloading method, and I create another method, and I am creating an example for you in already there, so you will know. So what is difference between constructor and method? This is the main question which is always asking the mostly in the interviews, and what is the difference between constructor and methods. So you should be clear about the constructor and the methods. Java constructor. Constructor is used to initialize the state in the object. It is used for the purpose of the initialization, while method is used to expose behavior on an object. It means like you read, you eat, you walk, you talk, something like functionality. It will create and expose the method, and by which if you call a method, then it will perform some kind of functionality. Constructor must not have return time. Must not have return time. Method must have return time. Constructor is invoked implicitly, it means automatically call it. Method is invoked explicitly, it means if you will not call the method, method will never call it. The Java compiler provides a default constructor if you don't have any constructor. Method is not provided by the compiler in the Java automatically. You will create the method and then it will. Constructor name must be same as the class name. Method may or may not have the same as the class name. Does if you will, if no, if you will give the return type, then it will have the same one. So you should be very clear about that. If I will create a method like integer student, and I will use return type, then it's okay for it. Return name, something like this. If return st roll number, since I will not st roll number is equal to 23. You can see this working. This is a method and this is a constructor. So you should be very, may or may not be same as the class name. It will be a different, or it will have the same name. So that was not good. But constructor must have the same. Does constructor return any value? Yes, that is the current class instance in which you are working. You cannot use return type, yet it returns a value. It will return the value, but you will never use a return type here. But it doesn't mean that a constructor will not return any type of value. It will return a value. And thank you very much for this. Allah Hafiz.